Hi everybody. This is my garden that I began last year in the spring, and these are collard greens, blue collards as they call it here in the south, and broccoli that I planted at the end of the fall. We had broccoli and collards all winter long. It's now spring, it's May. No, it's not May, it's April. And I wanted to show you something because I could not find this on the internet anywhere. So I want to share with you what I discovered. See these right here? These are blue collards, and these are their flowers. They will flower and turn into flowers just like this one that's a broccoli that I've let it flower. When I first planted these, when the greens came up, I thought all I had was collards, so I ended up eating broccoli leaves, thinking I was eating collard greens. They taste pretty much similar. So I figured when these flowers came up on my collards that they would probably taste pretty much like broccoli florets. And they do. If you let these flowers flower and go to seed, like my broccoli here is doing. See, they went to flower. This is the green floret. And then if you let them bloom, they go to flower. And then if you let them keep going, then these little pods will come up. And that's where the seeds will be when they dry up. Pretty much like beans. It's like a little bean pod. But it's a broccoli seed. So I figured that I didn't want my collard greens to go to flower and go to seed because I like to eat collard all year long. So what I'm doing is all I do is I snap off the flower right here. If you keep doing that, they won't go to seed. And I just cook them like if I was cooking broccoli florets. I just melt a little butter, and then I put them in for like 2 to 5 minutes at most. So here are the flowers of my blue collards. Yeah, I just rinsed them. I washed them really good. There's no bugs on them right now this time of the year. Just basically a little bit of pollen. But I just rinsed them really good, and then I stir fry them with a little butter. If you want, add garlic and salt, and they're just so good. I love it. I don't really like to waste anything. I have a hard time when I seed plants and then I have to thin them out and throw some of the seeds away. So I'm really happy to be able to eat the blue collard flowers and not have to throw them away and waste my collards. As you can see, I have a lot of collards. Broccoli and collards. I have more over here. And I'm doing the same thing with these. See, these are some of them. You can let them grow tall or not. Some of my broccoli over here. I don't know if this is the type of broccoli I planted, or if there's a technique that I'm not doing, but that big head that you're supposed to get when you plant broccoli, I never got that. If you have any ideas how do I get those, let me know, because I don't know how. So I just stir fry broccoli florets and collard greens florets together, and they taste awesome. And I will be still having collards for a while. Maybe until like July or August. Then it just gets too hot for them. Then that's usually when I will seed some more at the end of summer. And then I'll have collards all through winter. See, here are the florets. And here's my kale, my beautiful kale. There's some more things that I have germinated.
Which one's kale?
My green onions. Right here, my kale. And my beans. And more collards. And more broccoli. Hey, I got a large family, so the more the better. And if your kids don't like greens, put them in soup. Put them in beans. Blend them up. They'll eat them. So good. Okay, so I'm going to saute my collard greens flowers. I have some flowers, some blue collard green flowers, florets. I have some broccoli in here. I have some broccoli. I even have some mustard leaves. I like all that stuff together. It's really good. So I'm going to stir fry. Here's a little broccoli. This is a real broccoli. See how similar they are? Yeah, that's my 3-year-old in the background crying. Okay, so here is the butter that I am melting, and I'm going to saute that, add a little salt, and I'll show you in a minute what it looks like. Okay, so here is the florets, the collard green florets being sauteed. You don't want them get mushy. You just want them to change color. See how it's getting bright green? So it's about 2 to 5 minutes. And they're ready. I just put a little bit of salt, the 2 tablespoons of butter, and they will be so yummy.